In this video, I'm going to look at several ways you can give an answer to a trigonometric problem when the answer is supposed to be in angle measure. So let's say, as a simple example, let's take this equation: sine of theta is equal to 0.790. We want to find theta. So we take our calculator. If sine of theta is equal to 0.790, then using the inverse function of theta, we have theta then should be sine inverse of 0.790. So on this calculator here, I want the inverse function, so it'll be the blue key, second key here, and then this one over here, and then enter 0.790, close parentheses, and hit enter. And we get 52.186, run that out to 3 places, and that's in degrees. Okay, so make sure you know what your mode is set to. Okay, so this one is set to degrees, so I don't really have to enter the degrees here. It's already set. Okay. So the answer to this problem, then, one answer I can give, okay, is 52.1. Run out to 3 places in this case, depending on what they tell you, but I'm running out to 3 here. And then I put the degree. If you don't put the degree, remember it's understood to be radian measure. Okay. So that's one answer you can give. Sine theta is equal to 0.790. Then if they want the answer in degrees, you can give it as 52.186 degrees. Okay, this is a decimal form of the answer. Now, your two main methods, of course, are going to be either a degree or radian. So we want radian. Just remind you here that pi radian is equal to 180. Okay, pi is equal to 180. We used to develop the unit here, but that's understood to be radian. Pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. So if I divide both sides by pi, I get 1 radian, and then the pi comes over here, 180 divided by pi, and then I run that out to 57.296. Okay, so this gives you a way to convert from radian to degrees, or degrees to radians. Okay, because you can also divide this over here by 180. Okay, divide this side by 180, so this will become 1, and I'll leave the degree there. So it'll be 1 degree is equal to pi. And that's understood to be radians. Okay, I'm going to leave it out, but that's pi radians divided by 180. Okay. So if you want to convert to radians, you get something in degrees, multiply it by this factor. If you want to convert to degrees, answers in radians, multiply by this factor right here. Okay? So let's go back up here now. Okay. So we have this answer right here. So now I'm going to say I want this now in radians. So 52.186. Okay. Okay, I want to convert this to radians. So I multiply this by pi over 180. And this is degrees here. Okay. So remember, this is 186 times 1 degree. Okay. Okay, and the 1 degree, remember, is pi over 180 right here. 1 degree is pi over 180, so this degrees here cancel out. So then you can just use your calculator and multiply 52.186 by pi, and then divide by 180. And remember, the degrees cancel out, so this is not radians. So this then would be 0.911 radians. Okay. So depending on what they ask you, you can give your answer in degrees or radians. Okay, in degree format, if it's decimal right here, you can give it in decimal form this way. Okay, if they want the answer in radians, here it is. Now sometimes they'll want the answer in degrees, but they'll want it in, say, degrees, minutes, and seconds. So if that's the case, let me take this answer right here. So I'm going to take the 52.186. That's one possible answer if they want it in decimal format. Now they want it in the answer in degrees, minutes, and seconds. Then go over here in your calculator to get the second key. And then here, apps, and then in blue you see angle. Hit that key. And then number 4 is DMS, degrees, minutes, and seconds. So hit enter, or hit number 4. Okay, so now this saying it's going to convert this to degrees, minutes, and seconds. So hit enter. So this is another way to give your answer. 52 degrees, 11 minutes. Now that's 9.6 seconds. Usually you round that off, say, to 10 seconds. Okay. Remember, 1 minute has 60 seconds. And you can do this manually. Okay. You don't have this. Okay. Remembering that this is 11 over 60, because there's 60 minutes in a degree and 3,600 seconds in a degree. You can do the conversion there. So this would be 11 over 60 and 10 over 3,600. Combine it, write it as a decimal, you get the same answer that I had over here, depending on how you run down. Okay. So these are your possible answers. Degrees, radians, and you can take your decimal format here. Okay. You can give degrees in either decimal form or degrees, minutes, and seconds. Okay. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.